Hey everybody, Simon Plord here. This video is mainly for the people that will be attending the Sawdust Pit Moto Clinic on the 21st, but this video can also be for anybody else. I want to talk about bike controls, and the reason I'm doing this video is that I can get a little bit of this out of the way and we can spend more time riding at the clinic. But yeah, so it's very important, we're connected to the bike with our feet first at the foot pegs, but then everything, we control the bike via these controls: handlebars, front brake, clutch, throttle. So very important. Just be really basic here. Handlebar setup. Ideally, for a neutral position, you want your handlebars to be in line with your forks. So if you make a straight line with your forks up to the bars, as you can see, mine are tilted forward a little bit. I've been experimenting with few different variations. But if you start with everything parallel with the forks, that is a great starting position. Because you don't want them too far forward, you don't want them too far back. After that, we're going to go to the levers. I'm going to get on the bike here. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm holding the camera, trying to do this at the same time. So here we go. All right, front brake. I like to run my levers way in for a couple of reasons. If you fall over, they're less likely to bend in a crash and hit the ground. Second reason, which is the main one, is you get one finger on the brake is what I like to use. So I get more leverage right there. And I like to run my levers so that they're not hitting my knuckles when I'm engaging the front brake. That's very important because you want to be able to use the front brake to its full potential. If you're squeezing it and it's hitting your knuckles, you're not getting the full strength out of them. Some people like to do two fingers. That's okay. Occasionally I'll do that. Even middle finger. So that's a preference thing. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But that is, keep in mind when you're riding, you really should have a finger on the controls at all times. So we'll talk about that at the clinic. But you don't have to run them in this far if you're not comfortable with it. But you definitely don't want them out beyond your hand grip because you're almost guaranteed to bust them when you tip over. Same thing with the clutch lever. My clutch lever is not in quite as far as my front brake, but it's almost. That's because I'm comfortable with two fingers on the clutch. Most of the time one, but a lot of times two. Yeah, same things. If your brakes are squeaking, then you need to grease your pivot point. Just pull that pivot out, put a little bit of grease on that. If you have a hydraulic clutch, you don't have to worry about lubing the cable, but if you have a cable operated clutch, make sure you keep your controls lubed nice so that they don't stick. Same thing with your throttle. Keep that throttle smooth. You don't want a sticky throttle. That's just dangerous. I think that's all I'm going to cover as far as that. But yeah, have your levers set up good and comfortable. We can reach them at all times. One last thing. Your levers should also be in a neutral position. As you can see, so mine are just slightly down. If you're pointing straight down, you can't reach them when you're leaning back on the bike. If they're too far up, it puts your wrist in an awkward position. So kind of like that is a nice neutral position to start with. Of course, there's preference in that, but it would be awesome if you guys kind of tinker with your bikes a little bit, have your parents help you, and get your levers kind of situated in a neutral position. Guarantee it'll help you so much. Can't wait to see you Saturday. Now have a great day, everybody. Catch you later.